everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Barbeno's World. Right now I'm standing in my storage room, which I totally haven't already completely finished, and I'm just recording this now because I forgot to record it at the start of the episode. Well, today we're going to be working on the storage system, and hopefully going to build up all the redstone components behind each of the chest modules. So, let's get into it. I think the best way to do this video is if I record every single step of the building and explain to you what's happening so that it's a bit more interesting and maybe you'll understand a bit more about redstone circuits and such. So this first circuit, I need to build a torch on top of a block with another block and another block diagonal to it. With a torch there. Below that block, I need to not put a comparator, but a repeater on 4 ticks. I also need to put a piece of redstone dust behind that repeater. This creates a 4-tick redstone clock, which is going to be the main thing powering the system. Every time the clock pulses, which will be a few times every second, an item will be sent through the system. Now I'm going to build up this first step on all of the 8 other unfinished modules. So for the next step, what I have to do is put a block here, a repeater facing into this block, 2 comparators also facing into the block, 2 more like this, redstone out like that, and a piece of redstone dust there. This is a pulse extender, and it's used to power this torch, and when this torch goes off, it makes a redstone clock, which, as I said before, pulses every 4 ticks to send items through. I'll show you how it works by powering this, which will push the pulse through here, turn off that torch, and yeah, now the clock is running. The next step is the start of the dropper elevator, which pushes the items up to the top of the chests. So for this, I need to put a block here, a torch on top of it, a block behind that torch, and a dropper on top of that torch as well. Additionally, there's a comparator coming out of this, and another block, normal block up there, torch on that block, and a block here with redstone going under it. The next step is just to copy this dropper elevator over to this side because we need another dropper elevator to lift the items up for these chests. A block here, a block here, torch down here, dropper on top, torch coming out of it, stone bricks there, and a torch there, another block here, and a slime block. Yes. The next thing we need to do is add torches here and here. Now we have to build some hopper chains for the input lines. So we have to put a hopper here facing into this dropper, hopper facing into this dropper, and a zigzag like this, and another hopper into that one, and over here. Basically, this is going to take the output of these chests, so once all of the items go through these chests, they go into these hoppers, and into that dropper, that pushes them up to the top of this row of chests, and then they go down this one. The next thing to build is the output, so once all of the items are done going through all of these chests, they need to be passed along to the next module. So we need to put a hopper right here, and then 2 hoppers below it, going like that. The next step is to connect the modules, and this is pretty simple. All you have to do is connect the output hopper chain to the input hopper of the next module. So just place a hopper here, here, and here. When connecting 2 modules around the corner, you have to go like this. From the input hopper of the second one, attach a hopper here and chain it around the corner like this to the output hopper, which is here, of the first one. For the next step, all we have to do is put hoppers into every single one of these chests. These hoppers make it so that items sort of attempt to get into every chest in the system if they can fit. In the last step, I should have mentioned that you also have to put hoppers on top of these at the top, just pointing in the same direction. For the next step, we need to put a block on top of that torch, which is the main redstone torch that is powering the clock, and some slabs in an L shape like this, a block here, redstone dust in the corner, and a repeater going into this block. This is kind of the start of the redstone torch tower, which will go all the way up there and power every single dropper. Now we need to build the torch tower, so it's going to be shaped like this, with 2 blocks on top of the redstone dust, and make a U shape like this. Put some torches on the inside, like this, blocks up here, and here, and repeaters out, kind of like how I had it on the bottom layer. And of course, dust going along the bottom. Now I need to repeat this 3 times to go up to the top, and 8 more times for the rest of the modules. So the next step's pretty simple. All you have to do is put towers of droppers on top of these bottom ones. You have to go up 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the last one, 8, needs to be facing this way. And I have to do that for all of the droppers. Now I have to connect the output of this dropper tower into these chests. So bring a hopper chain out like this, and out of this dropper, and the same on the other side. This is so that all of the items from this dropper go down the chests on the left, and all of the items from this dropper go down the chests on the right. Next we need to go through and place 2 blocks like this, here and here, 2 pieces of dust, and 2 torches. Now I need to build a redstone staircase going up to the top of this tower. So just using slabs, you can go up like this, alternating sides, and then place redstone dust on every single one of these slabs. This is kind of sad, but I'm completely out of redstone dust, so I need to go over to my witch farm and collect some more redstone dust, and maybe AFK there for a few minutes. Now I need to build another redstone torch tower at the back here. So a torch here, and a torch here, with blocks on top of it. And also, torches need to be on the outside of that. And blocks on top of those torches, torches on the inside, and blocks on top of those. You see the pattern. And that just goes to the top on every single one of these modules. And the final step, before this module is effectively completed, is just to put torches down on every single one of these side blocks. And those are the torches that actually are going to be powering these droppers. One other thing that I could do to improve this is basically just spamming torches everywhere. What it does is it just improves the performance of the item sorter, because all of these flashing redstone torches usually cause a lot of lag, but if it's all lit up, then the light level isn't changing, so it doesn't make any difference. Okay, the system is now fully complete, and I've added this input chest right here which has a hopper beneath it, as you can see. And yeah, any items you put in here will be put through the storage system, and I just want to try it out. Now I'm going to go through testing every single module to make sure it's working, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to try recording with replay mod so that you can see all the flashing lights and how it looks when it's working. Okay, I found the issue, and it is that I forgot to add 2 redstone torches, one right here, and another one right here. And right now, they should be getting sent up the system, or maybe I need to put them in again. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, they're not getting stuck anymore, and that's hopefully worked. All of the modules have been tested, and I'm happy to say that our system is fully functional now. Yeah, this was actually extremely difficult to build, and I'm really happy that I did build it, because now I'll never have to organize chests in this world. Okay, everybody, that's it for this episode of Barbeno's World. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, in this episode we built the massive auto-sorted storage system, and it's great. In the next episode, I hope that we can do a bit more work on the castle, including adding some detail to the walls and possibly doing some roofs. Goodbye!